You will have a crypto winter, things will go down.
It doesn't worry me at all.
Crypto winters are good. I don't accept the premise that this is winter.
It's a healthy filter.
I've got my popcorn ready.
Crypto winter is coming. Look out, it's nearly here. Or is it? We asked leading Web3 experts, CEOs, and company founders from all over the world what they think about crypto winter. Should we even call it a crypto winter? How long will it last? How will it affect the crypto community? And what new opportunities come with the crisis? You might be surprised by what they say.
I think there's always an opportunity to build valuable infrastructure that actually works and solves problems. I think crypto winters are good because they remove a lot of unnecessary stuff, like people who came here to speculate. All the builders, they sustain through all the winters and will sustain through the future winters. We just keep making the ecosystem better and better by building useful stuff.
I think you have to be prepared for anything. I was working in crypto the whole last crypto winter. I remember both peak fear. At the beginning, everyone was very scared. But the thing that happened later, which was maybe worse, was peak apathy. A lot of my friends had left the space and gotten a job outside of the space, and nobody really had enough conviction that there was something interesting here. And I would say, remember the conviction you have now and don't lose it. And remember that there is some really genuinely interesting new primitives and new infrastructure, new social technologies that we're figuring out. And it's going to be very cool when it all comes together.
We are probably headed for a mild crypto winter, and we've been through a bunch of these cycles before, having invested personally since 2016. And what happens from historically that we've seen is you will have a crypto winter, things will go down, but then it'll come back higher. So with every sort of market cycle, at least in crypto, there are local maximas that happen, and then they come back above that local maxima. So I feel really good about the long-term chart with these blips in it. I think the recovery here is probably going to be shorter than previous times because of the amount of folks that are actually building, investing, and deploying capital, time, and resources into the ecosystem.
It seems like there's a crypto winter that will take some time. It will probably be much shorter because there's a lot of amazing projects and there's just no chance some of them not succeeding. But it's good because there was a lot of pyramids and kind of bubble capitalization on the market. It has to steam out somewhere. It will probably last for 1 year, maybe less. Then we will see another growth of the market just because the potential of the market in general, I think, is still just a fraction of what it will be in like 10 years from now.
As you can see, some experts predict a short and mild crypto winter and see some new opportunities in it. However, others don't even call it a winter at all.
It doesn't worry me at all. I think we saw a lot of behavior in 2020 and 2021 that it was very frothy and sort of indicated that we were in a situation that was not sustainable. But I think right now, if you're interested in Web3, I think it's a great time to get involved. And, we've seen the migration of talent from Web 2 to Web 3, and I think that's all still happening. The fundamentals are all still there, and so this really just doesn't worry me. I think the long-term growth of this area is really just going to be huge.
I'm still bullish. Honestly, it happens in cycles. I think we're still figuring out the technology and the use cases. It's still so early, but every single time a crash happens, the technology improves, the people that stick around are smarter, and the interest continues to grow. So I think it's just going to keep getting better, and for now, we're going to stay focused.
I think that it's an extremely great opportunity to build. And I think for the IRL, it's even a more bullish case for us because, for example, we're building our own venues that are Web3 native, that drink prices will always be pegged to some sort of US dollar, but you can still pay in cryptocurrencies. So you're still able to, spend your crypto in a specific way.
Clearly, there's confidence that good projects in Web3 will keep developing and growing despite the difficult times. And some of our experts also see specific benefits in this downward trend in the market.
Right now, I think there is still a lot of opportunity to build infrastructure in terms of compute, storage, data query, oracles, because this past cycle, we really stress tested all the infrastructure that we had built during the previous cycle to their maximum. And we realized that our infrastructure is just not good enough. We need more infrastructure, basically.
I don't accept the premise that this is winter. However, I think the opportunity of the perceived lower barrier to entry is that you have more people joining. It was not fun onboarding people during DeFi summer. We were paying hundreds of dollars in gas fees. It's nice only paying, $2, $3 to approve my USDC to be spent on a contract. Winter also means less people doing things on mainnet, which means the gas prices go down, and lower ETH means even cheaper gas. So yeah, I'm going to keep making transactions. And thank you for making them cheaper for me.
I think it's going to be a net positive. Not saying that it's not going to be painful, but I think whenever there's something that's very exciting, the positive thing is that it drives a lot of talent into the space, but it also sometimes brings people with the wrong motive in the space too. So I think having a downturn, which we are in a downturn, I think it will last for a while, is a healthy filter to keep the people that truly want to be here. And the people that just happen to show up for a little bit, those who will leave. That's really healthy for the ecosystem and for the community in the long run.
And finally, the experts predict that there may be positive ethical trend.
I've got my popcorn ready. I hope crypto winter isn't as long as was last time. And I hope a lot of people learned about the importance of having good reputation and ethics and morals, because in the bull market, people seem to ignore. They didn't care that, someone like Beanie Maxi, they exposed, this big NFT guy, they exposed his career as kind of a shady guy over 2 decades. He's back a month later, no one cares, in part of these communities. And I think so maybe a little bit more thought about the ethics and behavior of people. Also maybe more skepticism around people that launch, multiple projects in less than a year. They were kind of applauded almost and like, oh, that's great. They just launched something 9 months ago. And really, I think usually the answer is like, wait, why are they moving on so fast?
I'm so excited. It means that all the noise is going to go away and that we're only going to have builders left. And we can actually, get our heads down and get something done.
All right, to sum up, the winter might be coming, but according to experts, it may not be wise to crawl up into your lair for its duration. The crisis creates new opportunities and helps recognize really great projects which are building something valuable.